Hello, my dear children. Once again, I am here with another part of chapter Life Processes. This time, we are going to discuss MCQ, short answers from transportation in human beings. I hope you all have gone through my previous videos of first two parts of this chapter. I have also uploaded MCQ and short answers from Hindi subject, and that is from chapter Bal Govind Bhagat. Children, do share my videos with your friends, and if you have any doubt regarding the subject, do write in the comment box. I will surely clear your doubts. Also subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button so that you always get the notification whenever I upload any video. So children, let's start. Question number 1. What are the components of blood? A. Plasma, B. RBC, C. WBC, D. Platelets, E. All of the above. Now children, here you all are very much thorough with these terms because you have been studying about this from your previous classes, and so we'll just discuss in very short. First is plasma. What is plasma? Yes, it is the liquid part of the blood in which these RBC, WBC, platelets, they are suspended. RBC, yes, RBC help in carrying oxygen to all parts of the body. WBC, they are called the soldiers of our body because whenever any disease causing germs or any harmful bacteria or virus, if they attack our body, at that time this WBC work as a soldiers, and they attack the harmful germs. Then platelets help in clotting of the blood. Whenever there is any kind of wound or any injury or bleeding, at that time they clot the blood and arrest the bleeding so that loss of blood can be avoided. Okay, so next one is all of the above. So now tell me whether these all are the components of blood. Yes, definitely these all are the components of blood. So here answer would be E, that is all of the above. Question number 2. Which is the liquid part of blood? A. RBC, B. WBC, C. Plasma, D. All of the above. So children, already we have discussed which is the liquid part of blood. Yes, that is plasma. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 3. Function of plasma includes transport of option A. Digested food and proteins, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Nitrogenous waste, D. All of the above. Now children, you all know what is plasma. Here we are going to discuss about the function of plasma. So now option A, that is digested food and protein. Yes, plasma transports digested food and proteins. B is carbon dioxide. Now children, you all know oxygen is carried by hemoglobin. Okay, it is carried by hemoglobin, but this carbon dioxide, it is more soluble in water. Carbon dioxide is more soluble in water. That is why it is carried back to the lungs in the dissolved form, and carbon dioxide is dissolved in plasma. Okay, and then plasma transports this carbon dioxide back to the lungs. Next is nitrogenous waste. Nitrogenous waste like urea. This urea is again transported to kidney from liver. Okay, urea is carried from liver to kidney, and where it is excreted in the urine, and this also is again done by plasma. So here this all three functions are performed by plasma of the blood. So here what would be the answer? Definitely that is option D, all of the above. Question number 4. Oxygen is carried by option A. RBC, B. WBC, C. Platelets, D. None of the above. Now children, I know you all have the answer. That is correct. Option A, RBC. carries oxygen. But now tell me, if hemoglobin is also given here, which answer would you choose? Yes, definitely you are going to choose hemoglobin as the correct answer. But now here for question number 4, option A is the correct answer, that is RBC, red blood cells. Question number 5, RBC is made in option A cells, B mitochondria, C bone marrow, D none of the above. Now children, here option C bone marrow is the correct answer. RBC is made in bone marrow. Children, this is an image of human heart. Our heart consists of 4 chambers. You can see here the upper part is right atrium and left atrium. Lower chamber is right ventricle and left ventricle. The right chamber of the heart is separated from the left chambers of the heart with the help of a dividing wall that is known as septum. Now if you see the right side of the heart, it is shown with the help of blue color. It is related to deoxygenated blood. Left side part of the heart is shown in orange color. It is related with oxygenated blood. If you see the right atrium, you can see 2 veins, that is vena cava from upper body, vena cava from lower body. These are the main veins which brings deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body to right atrium. But you must remember that it does not bring blood from lungs. So vena cava is the vein which brings deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body except lungs. Now this blood goes to right ventricle. You just see the arrow. From right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood goes to lungs through pulmonary arteries. So pulmonary arteries are the arteries that carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Now come to the left side of the heart. Upper part of the heart, that is left atrium, you can see 2 veins, pulmonary veins. So pulmonary veins bring oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium. From here the blood goes to left ventricle, and from left ventricle blood is supplied to all parts of the body with the help of aorta. So aorta is the main artery which carries blood from heart to various part of the body except lungs. Okay, and children, these chambers of the heart is separated with the help of valve. When the blood passes from one chamber to the next one, these valves closes so that backflow of blood can be avoided. Okay, so here through the image I have tried to explain you the few important points about our heart. Question number 6. Number of chambers in human heart are A 4, B 3, C 2, D none of the above. Now children, tell me how many chambers are there in human heart? Yes, there are 4 chambers in human heart, that is right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 7. Chambers in human heart prevents option A mixing of oxygen rich blood with blood containing carbon dioxide. Option B mixing of oxygenated blood with deoxygenated blood. Option C both the statements are correct. Option D none of the above. Now children, if you see statement first, in this statement it is telling that the chambers in our heart prevents the mixing of oxygen rich blood with blood containing carbon dioxide. Oxygen rich blood means oxygenated blood. Blood containing carbon dioxide, it means the blood contains carbon dioxide, it is actually deoxygenated blood. In the second statement it is said mixing of oxygenated blood with deoxygenated blood. So in this case here both the statements are actually same. That is why here option C would be the correct answer. That is, both the statements are correct. Question number 8. Blood pumping organ of human being is option A, lungs, B, heart, C, kidney, D, none of the above. Now children, tell me which would be the correct answer. Yes, heart is the correct answer. So here option B is the correct answer. Question number 9. The carbon dioxide rich blood from heart has to reach the dash for the carbon dioxide to be removed. Option A, lungs, B, pharynx, C, trachea, D, none of the above. Now children, here what would be the answer? Yes, very correct. That answer is lungs. Carbon dioxide rich blood, that is deoxygenated blood from heart, will go to lungs, where it is again oxygenated. Okay, so that takes place in the lungs. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 10. Chambers of human heart are option A, left atrium, B, right atrium, C, left ventricle, D, right ventricle, E, all of the above. Now children, what is the answer here? Yes, answer is option E, that is all of the above. Question number 11. Oxygen rich blood from lungs comes to A, thin walled left atrium, B, thick walled left atrium, C, thin walled right atrium, D, none of the above. Now children, what would be the answer here? Yes, the answer is thin walled left atrium. The oxygenated blood from lungs enters left atrium of the heart. Okay, and from there it goes to left ventricle. So here option A is the correct answer, that is thin walled left atrium. Now why I have mentioned the thickness of the walls here? Because atrium has to push the blood into ventricle, so they don't do much work. Their work is only pushing the blood from atrium to ventricle. That is why their walls are thin. But when you see ventricles, walls in ventricles are very thick, because they have to push blood with a great force. That is why their walls are thick. Question number 12. When blood is getting collected in the chamber, option A, chamber relaxes, option B, the chamber contracts, option C, none of the above. Now children, tell me, when the chamber relaxes, what will happen? Yes, when the chamber relaxes, the blood gets collected in the chamber. And what will happen when the chamber contracts? Yes, when the chamber contracts, the blood will be pushed out. So here for this question, option A is the correct answer, that is the chamber relaxes. Question number 13. Blood flows from option A, left atrium to left ventricle, option B, left atrium to right atrium, option C, right atrium to right ventricle, option D, both A and C. Now children, what would be the answer here? Yes, answer is option D, that is both A and C. Blood in the heart flows from left atrium to left ventricle and right atrium to right ventricle. So here both A and C is the correct answer. Question number 14. What prevents backflow of blood in heart chambers? Option A, valves, B, veins, C, arteries, D, none of the above. Now children, tell me, what is the answer here? Yes, answer is valves. What does veins do? Veins and arteries, yes, they both are blood vessels which carry blood. So here valves is the correct answer, which prevents backflow of blood in the heart chambers. Question number 15. Which arteries carry deoxygenated blood in human beings? Option A, pulmonary arteries, B, aorta, C, both, D, none of the above. Now children, here answer is pulmonary arteries. Now tell me, what is the function of arteries? Yes, arteries carry oxygenated blood, but pulmonary arteries are exception, which carries deoxygenated blood from heart to the lungs in human beings. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 16. Which veins carry oxygenated blood in human beings? Option A, vena cava. Option B, pulmonary veins. Option C, both. Option D, none of the above. Now children, what would be the answer here? Yes, the answer is pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart. Okay, so here option B is the correct answer. Question number 17. Aorta is connected to option A, left ventricle, option B, right ventricle, option C, left atrium, option D, right atrium. Now children, tell me what is the answer? Yes, the answer is option A, that is left ventricle. Aorta is connected to left ventricle of human heart. Question number 18. Aorta carries oxygenated blood to all parts of body except option A, lungs, B, heart, C, kidney, D, none of the above. Now children, tell me the answer. Yes, the answer is lungs. That is option A. Aorta carries oxygenated blood to all parts of body except lungs. Question number 19. Left side of the heart is completely separated by a partition called option A, valve, B, septum, C, pericardium, D, none of the above. Now children, what is the answer? Yes, it is septum. Septum separates left side of the heart completely from the right side. Okay, so here option B is the correct answer. Question number 20. Ventricles are muscular and have thick walls as they have to option A, store blood, option B, pump blood to various organs, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Now children, already we have discussed about it. Now tell me what is the answer here? Yes, answer is option B. Ventricles have muscular and thick wall as they have to pump blood to various organs of the body. Question number 21. Heart of amphibians and many reptiles are option A, 3-chambered, B, 2-chambered, C, 4-chambered, D, none of the above. Now children, heart of amphibians and many reptiles are 3-chambered. Okay, so here option A is the correct answer. Question number 22. 2-chambered heart is present in option A, fish, option B, reptiles, option C, rat, option D, none of the above. Children, in fish, heart is 2-chambered. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 23. Single circulation of blood is seen in option A, 3-chambered heart, option B, 4-chambered heart, option C, 2-chambered heart, option D, none of the above. Now children, single circulation of blood is seen in 2-chambered heart. So here option C is the correct answer. Question number 24. Double circulation of blood is seen in option A, 2-chambered heart, option B, 4-chambered heart, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Now children, here answer is option B, that is 4-chambered heart. Double circulation of blood is seen in 4-chambered heart. Question number 25. Blood pressure is measured with an instrument called option A, stethoscope, B, sphygnomanometer, C, thermometer, D, none of the above. Now children, you know stethoscope is used to measure the heartbeat. It is used to check the condition of heart, and thermometer is used to measure the temperature of our body. Now here sphygnomanometer is the instrument which is used to measure the blood pressure of our body. So here option B is the correct answer. Question number 26. Vena cava brings blood from option A, upper parts of the body, option B, lower part of the body, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Now children, we have already discussed about it. Vena cava is the main vein which brings deoxygenated blood from upper part of the body as well as lower part of the body. So here option C is the correct answer, that is both A and B. Question number 27. High blood pressure leads to a condition called option A hypertension, option B thyroid, option C diabetes, option D none of the above. Now children, here answer is hypertension. High blood pressure leads to a condition called hypertension. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 28. Blood vessels which carries blood away from heart to various organs of body is option A veins, option B arteries, option C capillaries, option D none of the above. Now children, here option B would be the correct answer, that is arteries. Arteries are the blood vessels which carries blood away from the heart to various organs of our body. Question number 29. Arteries have thick elastic wall as blood flows at a option A high pressure, option B low pressure, option C medium pressure, option D both A and B. Now here children, answer is high pressure, that is option A. Arteries have thick elastic wall as blood flows at a high pressure. Question number 30. Blood vessels which collect the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart is option A veins, option B arteries, option C capillaries, option D none of the above. Now children, here what would be the answer? Yes, the answer is veins. Veins are the blood vessels which collect the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 31. The pressure of blood inside the artery during ventricular contraction is called option A systolic pressure, option B diastolic pressure, option C blood pressure, option D none of the above. Now children, whenever we talk about systolic pressure, it is the pressure of blood inside the arteries during ventricular contraction, means when the ventricles contracts. So at that time the pressure inside the artery is called systolic pressure. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 32. The pressure of blood inside the artery during ventricular relaxation is called option A systolic pressure, option B diastolic pressure, option C blood pressure, option D none of the above. Now children, just now we have discussed about systolic pressure. Now what is diastolic pressure? Diastolic pressure is the pressure of blood inside the arteries during ventricular relaxation, yani when the ventricles relax, at that time the pressure which is built up inside the artery, that pressure is called diastolic pressure. So option B is the correct answer. Question number 33. Normal systolic pressure is option A 120 mm of Hg, option B 80 mm of Hg, option C 100 mm of Hg, option D none of the above. Now here normal systolic pressure is always 120 mm of Hg. So option A is the correct answer. Question number 34. Normal diastolic pressure is option A 120 mm of Hg, option B 80 mm of Hg, option C 100 mm of Hg, option D none of the above. Now children, normal diastolic pressure in human being is 80 mm of Hg. So option B is the correct answer. Question number 35. Normal blood pressure of a healthy person is option A 120 by 80, option B 100 by 80, option C 120 by 70, option D none of the above. Now children, you all know what is the normal pressure of a healthy person. Yes, it is 120 by 80. Therefore option A is the correct answer. Question number 36. Constriction of arterioles results in option A increased resistance to blood flow, option B rupture of artery, option C internal bleeding, option D all of the above. Children, in arteries the blood pressure is very high. So whenever there is constriction in the arteries, it results in increased resistance to blood flow, and that can lead to rupture of artery, which followed by internal bleeding. So here all of the above would be the correct answer. Constriction of arteries results in increased resistance to blood flow, rupture of artery, and internal bleeding. So option D is the correct answer. Question number 37. During injury or bleeding, platelets in the blood help in option A, clotting of the blood, option B, arrest the leakage of the blood, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Now children, this also we have already discussed that platelets in the blood help in clotting of the blood, so that leakage of blood can be arrested. So here option C is the correct answer, that is both A and B. Question number 38. Another type of fluid tissue other than blood is option A, lymph, option B, plasma, option C, water, option D, none of the above. Children, what would be the answer here? Yes, it is lymph. Lymph is the another type of fluid tissue other than blood. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 39. Function of lymph. Option A, carry digested and absorbed fat from intestine. Option B, drain excess fluid from extracellular space back into the blood. Option C, transportation. Option D, all of the above. Now children, what is the function of lymph? Yes, function of lymph includes all the above the functions which is mentioned here. That is, lymph carries digested and absorbed fat from intestine. Also, it drains excess fluid from the extracellular space back into the blood, and it helps in transportation. So here option D is the correct answer, that is all of the above. Question number 40. Lymph is similar to plasma. Option A, colorless. Option B, contains proteins. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of the above. Now here children, lymph, it is similar to plasma as it is colorless and contains proteins. So here option C is the correct answer, that is both A and B. Question number 41. Choose the correct direction of the flow of oxygenated blood in heart of human being. Option A, left atrium to left ventricle to aorta to parts of the body. B, left ventricle to left atrium to aorta parts of the body. Option C, aorta to left atrium to left ventricle to parts of the body. D, none of the above. Now children, what is the direction of the flow of oxygenated blood in heart? Yes, that is option A. Here first the oxygenated blood enters left atrium, then it goes to left ventricle, and it reaches to all the parts of the body with the help of aorta, which is the main artery. So here option A is the correct answer. Question number 42. Choose the correct direction of the flow of deoxygenated blood in heart of human being. Option A, right atrium to right ventricle to pulmonary artery to lungs. Option B is right ventricle to right atrium, pulmonary artery to lungs. Option C, right atrium to pulmonary artery to right ventricle to lungs. And D is none of the above. Now children, you remember what is the direction of the flow of deoxygenated blood in human heart? Yes, option A, that is first the deoxygenated blood enters right atrium, from there it goes to right ventricle, then with the help of pulmonary arteries it reaches to the lungs. So here option A would be the correct answer. Question number 43. Blood is a option A, epithelial tissue, B, connective tissue, C, dermal tissue, D, none of the above. Now children, here what is blood? Blood is a connective tissue. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Question number 44. Backflow of blood in veins is prevented by option A, valves, option B, nodes, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Now children, in veins, backflow of blood is prevented by valves. Okay, so here option A is the correct answer. Question number 45. Superior vena cava brings blood from upper part of the body. Inferior vena cava brings blood from lower parts of the body. Option A, statement is true. Option B, statement is false. Now here what would be the answer? Children, answer is that statement is true. Superior vena cava, which is the blood vessel that brings deoxygenated blood from upper parts of the body. Inferior vena cava is the blood vessel which brings blood from lower part of the body. So here statement is true. So option A is the correct answer. Hope you all have liked this video. Very soon I'll be uploading my next video, that is transportation in plants. Children, thank you so much for listening to my video, and please do share my videos with your friends. Thank you once again.